Change, 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 change. Do you know that the only sure thing in life, the only thing that will not disappoint, the only thing you can bet on, the only thing you can be sure of, the only thing that you can have 100 plus certainty that is going to happen, that is happening, that has happened, is change. Change. Change is happening if you like it or not. Change is happening if you want it or not. Change is happening if you initiate it or not. Change is happening if you like it or not. Change is happening if you want it or not. You don't need to love it. You don't need to seek for it. Change is happening to you. We all started as babies. Some of us are now adults. Some of us are beginning to gray. We are changing. We are changing. You sleep, change is taking place. You are eating, change is taking place. You are resting, change is taking place. Now you may be wondering where I'm headed to. Most of us don't like change because change is not comfortable. Change brings discomfort. Change may be challenging. Change may be unsettling. However, if you don't change, you cannot grow. If you don't change, you will remain where you are. That's why there are some changes you must make. And before we talk about you making changes, I want you to understand that in so much as change is already happening naturally around you, things are changing. The changes that you initiate, the changes that you take upon yourself to institute are the changes you get the greatest reward from. If you want to be massively successful, if you want to do well, if you want to move mountains, get involved in initiating change in your life. I've said change is happening, whether I like it or not. We don't like change because it's difficult. However, if you initiate change, if you initiate changes in your life, you will get some amazing results, some amazing outcomes. Change, change, change. If you don't like the way you are feeling, if you don't like the way you look, if you don't like your mental state, if you don't like the amount of energy you are having, you don't like the friends you are having, it's time for some changes to be made by you. You got to change your diet. If you don't like the amount of weight you're having on right now, you have to change your diet. You have to change your exercise regime. You have to change. It's going to be difficult, but that's the only thing you have to do because change is what brings results. I often hear people say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting to have different results. That's madness. It's insane. But most people do that. You know, you don't change anything. You are wishing and praying and hoping that something will change. How? You keep eating the same things that made you to have the weight you're having right now. That has made your stomach to portray like that of a pregnant woman. You're not willing to let go of the junk that you're eating, and you just expect the fat To disappear? Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? It doesn't happen like that. You have to make some changes. It's you that will make the changes. It's you. So that put the food in your mouth. You need to change. It's going to be difficult, but you have amazing results. You need to change the type of books you are reading. You need to change the type of movies you are watching, what the music you're listening to. Because the programming of your mind determines what you believe. And your beliefs are going to determine the actions you will take. And the actions you take will determine the outcome of your life. Stop blaming other people. It's you, it's on you. You're where you are because of you. If you don't take that responsibility, if you don't change your attitude, nothing is going to happen. How has blaming other people, how has complaining and making excuses helped you? Can you put in the comments and tell me that I complain and complain and I blame and blame, I made excuses and my life changed? Life is not about throwing a pity party. It doesn't help you. Take responsibility. Make the changes. Change the books you are reading. Change who you are hanging around with. Change who you are listening to. It's not going to be easy. But if you don't do it, nothing is going to change. You will remain where you are. You cannot earn money and spend more than you are earning, and you tell me somehow you're going to become wealthy, you accumulate wealth. Did you hear that? Accumulate? You have to spend less than you are earning. You have to make changes in your budget. You have to make changes and save money and let that money work for you while you're sleeping. You have to make some changes. Life is not some sort of a guess game where, whatever happens, happens, and then what will be, will be. It's not like that. Success leaves clues. And people who are successful, when you study their lives and you look at them closely, you realize that they have a certain pattern that they live. You can make changes. You make changes. Make them, and you'll be glad you did. Yeah, I made some changes regarding my health more than 11 years ago, where I run, I've been running, averaging about 1,500 miles a year, and it's helped me a lot. It's not easy. It's not easy. But if you want to be healthy, you want to be strong, you want to be at the top of your game, you need to take ownership and make the changes. No? So it's not going to, it's not just going to happen. You have to engage. You have to make the changes. It's tough. You got to. It's on you. It's your life. It's your money. It's your marriage. It's your career. It's your business. It's on you. You are the person in charge. And you should be making the necessary changes. Without change, you're not going to have any results. I never met anybody who complained their way to success. I've read and met people who made the necessary changes and got the results. Don't be afraid to make changes and get results. Thank you for watching. If you like what you are hearing, if you have any comments, can you share and let us know what you are thinking? What are some changes you've made in your life that have brought desirable results? Let's know in the comment section. You have a wonderful day, and remember, the changes that you initiate are those that will bring you the greatest reward. God bless you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And then remember, if you don't do it, it's never going to happen. Bye.